What is up, guys? Okay. How's it going, guys? We are here in Fort Bragg, tried and true headquarters. It is a windy day, all the way up here north. As you can see, we have this man cave decked out. We're here with Alex. We got Kirill in the back. Say what's up, Kirill. And we're starting a new series, guys. It's a how-to series, and we're calling it Knowledge Drop. Basically, it's gonna be a how-to on things, you know, like different kinds of rifles, shotguns, what to use in a hunt. But today we decided to start with the very basic foundation, the intro level, the cornerstone, the how do I get into hunting, the what do I need to do, where do I begin? And that is the most common question we get asked. So the number one question we get asked is, how do I get a license? Where do I begin? Is it like fishing? We get that a lot. And the answer is, it's not. It's kind of complicated, but kind of not really. It's more simpler than people think. It's just a few extra steps. It's not like fishing. You just go into Walmart or whatever and get your fishing license for the year, and that's it. There's a few more steps you need to do. But this video will show you how to do it. Not so hard, you know, super simple, anyone can do it.
All right, Andre, so I've never had a license in my life. What's my first step? I have no idea. Where do I go?
So the first step, we get this all the time, but the first step is you go online and you sign up for what is called an online hunter safety education course. There's a bunch out there. I know the most common one is huntered.com. Kirill, if you could throw it up on the screen, Kirill will throw it up for you guys. I'll post a bunch of links to the best ones. They're not too expensive. Most common price is like $29. And what you do is you register for that. It's a $29 fee, and basically it's like almost like a driver's ed course. You basically learn gun safety, hunter safety. You know, like wearing blaze orange. You know, the different types of regulations. How do you approach like certain hunter, like let's say refuges or, you know, zones. It's all about hunting. It's like a safety course. Study it. You take practice tests. Once you complete that, you get a voucher, and then that voucher you take to a follow-up course. And basically it's an in-person class. It's more in depth, like a hunter or a more specialized person talks to you guys about, you know, gun safety. You guys do certain types of like gun manipulations, how to like there's a drill or like an exercise you do, how to go over a fence, you know, like a safe, proper way of going over a fence. So things like that. But you can't get into
going over a fence with a gun.
With a gun.
Not just climbing over fences.
Yeah, you don't just go yeet, you know.
So you climb over a fence, make sure you don't point a gun at your buddy's head.
Yeah,
basically.
it's more of an in-depth, like, you know, more in person.
It takes the online safety course, and it goes over that, but with live examples. So they'll bring out some ammo, like dummy ammo, dummy guns. You'll load up some ammo, you'll clear the gun, and you'll just go over scenarios basically.
Yeah, but you can't get into that class without a Go ID and that voucher. So a Go ID is once you apply for a hunting license. So let's say like you apply for that hunter's education course. Once you pass that, you get that voucher, and once you apply for it, they give you a Go ID. So you need that voucher to get into that class. So you can't just like randomly walk in and expect to get your certificate, because it's kind of like a prerequisite. You need to kind of study online, do some practice tests, and then you go and do the in-person portion. I think I know they do like a full 12-hour course, I believe, as well, which is all in person. But you know, this is the most practical way, because it's easier just to, you know, sit at home with a cup of coffee or whatever and just do the tests and practice it. It's super simple, like common sense kind of stuff. So it's easier to do that. It's cheaper too, so you don't have to waste your day.
Okay.
You do that, and then do your 4 hours in person. Once you do that, I mean, that's it. You get your hunter safety certificate.
Yeah, at the end you'll take a test. It's like a written test that you have to
Kind of
pass.
like the DMV.
And again, nothing here is very advanced. It's all just basics. And at the end you pass the test, and they'll give you one of these, which has your name, date of birth, who gave you the test, the date, and your number. It's gonna look like that. Focus anyway.
Kirill, can you?
Whatever.
We're new to our lighting system, so Kirill is working on it.
So yeah, it's just a little card. You without this card, you can't buy a hunting license.
So let's say I want to go and buy a license at Walmart. Let's say a hunting license, right? It's right before a season opener. Let's say you want to buy your license. Can you go to Walmart without that and buy a license?
Without it, no. Unless you've already had a license.
Yes. So if you're a first timer, so like we said from the beginning, if this is completely for first timers, so guys who have been doing this, obviously this is not for you because you just buy a license. So, but this is for the first timers. You need that card to buy a license for the very first time. Once you do that, it's in the system. You give them your ID, if you know your Go ID, that's it. So once you do this headache of, going online and taking that course and then going on the 4-hour follow-up and then finally getting that certificate, that's it. You're good for life. You don't have to do this again, hopefully, if California doesn't change their laws. That's it. You don't have to do it again. So yeah, it's a little of a headache. You have to take 4 hours of your day to go somewhere to sit in a class and learn about some stuff, but it's worth it. You do it, you learn about some gun safety, everyone I think needs to learn about that. You learn about how some things work in the hunting fields and stuff, and then you're good to go to buy a license, and that's the best way to do it in my opinion.
This is for California, so if anybody's watching that's not in California, I'm pretty sure most states
You're lucky.
are very similar, but this is specifically to California. Every state's going to be a little bit different. Today, Junior.
So stay tuned, guys. Remember, like and subscribe. We're trying to spread the word of hunting, in California. But remember, like, share, subscribe, or else. And Kirill, we thank Kirill for everything he's doing. He's the boy in the back. But yeah.
Peace.
On to the next one.